Um, human nature is so fucked up. They don't have to know you and they'll still hate you. Not just by word of mouth, but just by looking at you. These are the things that I've experienced throughout my life. Motherfuckers will just look at me out the blue, just start mean mugging me. And I just be minding my own business. Turn around and look, a motherfucker starts mean mugging me. And I think to myself, damn, is he looking at him or looking at somebody else or looking at me? So I just, pay them no mind and, just going about my business. And then once they get closer, that's when you know that the motherfucker is mean mugging you. And you think to myself, man, wait a minute, do I know this person? Why this person mean mugging me? Is it by word of mouth? Could be possible. Or the motherfucker just got a goddamn problem and just want to start some shit. You know what I'm saying? That could be that too. And you wonder why motherfuckers don't like going outside because of shit like that. See, that's how people get killed. Yeah, that's what I take it that far. That's how motherfuckers get killed, man. And like I said before, I always think about the rule. 55 seconds can equal up to 55 years in prison. I say it again, 55 seconds can equal up to 55 years in prison. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm a coward. It's because I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail for some bullshit that another motherfucker caused. That's why I walk away. But people have a tendency to push other people's buttons. And guess what? When you push other motherfuckers' buttons, that's when the bear and the lion and the tigers will come out of their asses. Once the bears and the lions and the tigers come out, that's it. Game over. Game over. Game fucking over, man. I've seen motherfucking bullies get their asses handed to them. And I also seen bullies get killed over some bullshit too. You got big bad bullies, which they are. Don't get me wrong. Some of them bullies, they can back it up and they be big and bad. But the motherfuckers they be picking on, oh my God, man. The ones that's not afraid, they got another thing coming, man. Usually, not only some of them fight back, but the ones that get picked on, they kill the bullies. And guess what? The bully is dead, and the motherfucker who defended themselves have to go to jail for a very long time over a goddamn bully, who don't know his motherfucking role in life. You get what I'm saying? See, bitch ass motherfuckers don't know their motherfucking roles in life. I always want to ignore people, and I always want to start shit. Fuck the ignoring people. They want to start shit, want to talk about people behind their back, want to do this, down the third of people. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that, man. You know what I'm saying? You live your life, I live mine. I ain't got time for you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm sick and tired of too? I'm sick and tired of fake and phony people too. This what grinds my gears. If you don't like somebody, why are you still hanging around? Why are you still hanging out with that person? I call that fake hanging out. If you do not like that person, why the fuck are you hanging out with that person? Don't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like that person, why the fuck you still hanging out with that person? Guess what that shows? Guess what it shows you? It shows you that you're fake as well. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like that person, because he or she may be fake, but you still hanging out with the person regardless, guess who's fake too? Your ass. You're fake too. See, I never understood that concept, man. If you do not like the person that you're standing with, man, go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? Don't hang out with the person, man. Go on about your business. But you got snake ass motherfuckers, knowing damn well they don't like the person, but they still hang out with that person just because they try to get something out of that person. See, that's the type of bullshit I'm talking about. That snakish bullshit. The only reason why, you hanging out with that person because he or she got something that you need, and once you get what you need, you bounce. And you try to act like, he was the bad guy or she was the bad guy all along. But in actuality, you was the bad guy too because you used that person for your own damn benefit, knowing damn well you don't like that person. You know what I'm saying? So both of y'all are the goddamn villains in this goddamn arc. Both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? The person that you hung out with could be an asshole, but you're a fucking user. You're a fucking user-ass snake. You get what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got it all twisted, man. You're a fucking user-ass snake. If you do not like that person, you do not hang out with that person, period. You know, and I had people that didn't like me for whatever reason. I don't know what it was, but I wasn't trying to be friends with them. You know, it just is what it is. But what I don't like about people is that they spread rumors and gossip about others for no fucking reason. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of those rumors don't be true. A lot of those rumors are not true at all. They're not true, but they still want to spread gossip about a person, and that person ain't even thinking about them. That person ain't even mention their names and all that stuff, man. I'm like, yo, you're starting bullshit towards a person that's not even thinking about you, man. They ain't even calling you out. They're not even calling you out, but you have the nerve and the audacity to call that person out. See, this is why the world is so fucked up, because people are afraid of the fucking truth. People are afraid of the fucking truth. And you know, and not just that. No, it ain't just the truth. See, people can, you know what it is, man? Here it is. You know what the problem is about people? People can, preach about the truth all the time. But the main thing is, people do not practice what they fucking preach. I'll say it again. People can preach all the time, but they do not practice what they fucking preach. That's the problem. Anybody can tell the truth, but so few people can practice what they fucking preach. That's the main problem with society. That's what it is. And it ain't about being afraid of the truth. It's about people not practicing what they preaching. You can tell that you can preach and tell and talk about the truth all you want. But motherfucker, if you ain't practicing what you're preaching, then guess what? You're just like another motherfucking major hypocrite. You just like everybody else. You ain't shit. People ain't practicing what they fucking preaching. That's the main problem. Anybody can tell the truth. Hell, the devil can tell the truth. But guess what? He tells the truth to suit his own purposes. He tells the own truth to suit his own purposes. Even the devil can tell the truth to suit his own purposes. That's right. Just like you goddamn humans out here, man. Y'all love to preach the word. Y'all love to tell the truth and all that shit. But when it comes to practicing what y'all preaching, guess what? Y'all know where to be found. Plain and simple. Plain and goddamn simple. That's what's wrong with society. You got to practice what you preach. And people don't want to do that because it's hard work. And I get that. But in order for you to become a better person, you got to practice what you preach, man. That's just like when it comes to the Bible. It's just like becoming a religious person. You can preach the word of God all day. But if you're not practicing what you're preaching, what the fuck you got left? What the fuck do you have? Nothing. Nada. You're just a person with a big ass mouth. They got a whole lot of charisma. You get what I'm saying? People are just, man, they just don't know. Humans just don't know, man. No, I mean, they do. No, fuck that. Humans do know, but they don't care. Humans do know, but they don't give a damn. Humans don't give a damn. People do not give a damn. And you know what? That's on them. That's their life, and this is my life. I know it's the truth. They know it's the truth too. It's just that they refuse to practice what they've preached. They refuse to bear fruit. They refuse to bear their fruits because they know that their fruits are very spoiled and rotten because they're not practicing what they're preaching. Plain and simple. It's the truth. But what pisses me off is that people love to point the finger at everybody else's bullshit instead of their own. See, we can admit that, oh, I'm fucked up. Well, guess what? Or you do something about it. Okay, you're a fucked up individual, right? You're a drug addict, right? You're an alcoholic, right? But guess what? Are you doing something about it? See, people can admit their flaws all they want to, but are they putting in the work when it comes to ending that nasty cycle? They're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? They can say they can admit their flaws and all. They can admit everything what's wrong with them. But if they're not putting in the work to become a better version of themselves, then guess what? They have nothing. They're just major hypocrites. And like I said before, people can preach the truth about themselves and all that stuff, but if they're not practicing what they're preaching, if they're not putting in the work, then they have nothing. They have nothing, man. Plain and simple. And that's why I say that I always stay to myself because of bullshit like this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what, too? I'm glad that I'm an outcast. I'm glad that I'm an outcast towards so-called family and so-called friends. Because I realize, man, you motherfuckers ain't shit no way. Motherfuckers ain't shit. And you know what pisses me off, too, about people? You know what pisses me off? It's like I have to agree with everything what they say and do. No, I am not going to agree with everything what you say and do. You know what I'm saying? I have a mind of my own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a part of the motherfucking it's a word I'm using. But anyway, I'm not your motherfucking mascot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to follow every whims of your desires. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? I give you support when it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm not going to give you support. If it doesn't make sense to me, I'm not going to give you support. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be real with myself, man. Not to you, but to myself. I realize in life I have to be real to myself, not to you motherfuckers, but to me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to do things just to please others, I'm basically doing a disservice to me. I am doing a disservice to me. I have to keep it real to myself, not to y'all motherfuckers. So if something doesn't make sense to me, I'm going to disagree with it. But if it does make sense to me, I'll agree with it and I will support you on it. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. You know, motherfuckers do. You know, people like ass kissers and to be around them. No, I don't want no ass kissers. You got to watch out for ass kissers because if you're around an ass kisser, there's a good chance that the only reason why he's kissing your ass is because he wants something from you. And once he get it from you, you're gonna see that person's true colors. You get what I'm saying? Never have ass kissers around you. They're very devious. Once they get something out of you, once they get what they need, you'll see their true colors. Plain and simple. Never, but people's egos are so big and fragile, they want ass kissers to be around them. I've seen it with my so-called family and my so-called friends. Hell, I see it with people on TV. For example, Vince McMahon. Hey, Vince, how you doing? What your face says. But anyway, I see it with Vince McMahon. He got ass kissers around him. And he think that he's untouchable. Motherfucker, you're not untouchable. You're not a god. You're a human being. You should be like over 80 years old, still taking growth hormones, trying to build muscles and all that bullshit. Nigga, leave it alone, retire, let Triple H and all the motherfuckers take over the company. But that's a different subject. But overall though, man, I'm just pissed off with humans, man. I'm just pissed off with people because I'm just, man. People say this, people say that, and the third, and it's like, motherfucker, are you practicing what you're preaching? Because if you don't, shut the fuck up and practice what you need to do. If you're not practicing what you're preaching, just shut the fuck up and get on your job. Shut up and grind. Shut up and grind. Shug, nigga. Shut up and grind. I'm tired of people pointing the finger at everybody else's bullshit, instead of their own. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers that they point the fingers at, man, the motherfuckers ain't thinking about them because they know that they got problems. So why you trying to gaslight them? You know what I'm saying? They trying to get their shit together, man. They ain't thinking about y'all, man. Shit like that. I'm like, motherfucker, just do what you got to do, man. Leave that broke motherfucker. If that motherfucker is broke, leave that broke nigga in peace. If that broke nigga ain't fucking with you, man, why the fuck you fucking with him? See, that's how shit gets started, man. That's how shit gets started. You know what I'm saying? If you know that motherfucker is broke, leave that broke motherfucker be. Let him be in his brokenness. As long as he's not fucking with you, why you fucking with him? As long as he's not fucking with you, that's a good thing. Plain and simple. And that's all I got to say about that, man. That's all I got to say. So yeah, man. So I thank you so much and have a good day.